opened up the courtroom, or did we just lose the entire?
It's open, Judge.
It's open.
I think he did make that announcement.
It's like a restaurant.
Perfect.
All right, forward. Get it settled, please. We give these documents back to the clerk. So, we'll show these back. I probably should hand this to you. I'm gonna. All right, let's do this. We're back on State of Georgia versus William Bryan, case number CR 20-00433. Just addressing some preliminary matters before we get back on. I just returned all of the exhibits that had taken at lunch. So the original exhibits have been returned to the clerk. I am entering the pretrial scheduling order dated for today's date. We're going to go ahead and open that, or file that in open court. All right, and being back on, I've got Mr. Bryan. Mr. Bryan, can you hear and see me?
Yes, sir, can.
And again, can you hear and see at this point, at the second, but can you see Mr. Goff and Mr. Evans?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes.
All right, then we are formally back on. When the court recessed, I indicated I would review the exhibits. Since that time, anything from the state?
No, Your Honor.
From the defense?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. When the court is prepared to rule on the amended motion for bond, just go ahead and everybody get settled. I do want to make sure I don't forget this. I can get that to the clerk, just to file an open court.
Who get that?
Okay. So I assume we're doing that, we'll file an open court and do it that way. Okay. And again, just so the counsel are clear, I'm filing the scheduling order, so it's available. We'll also copy everybody on a copy, or copy everybody on a copy. We'll copy everybody on the scheduling. All right. The court reviewed the evidence that was submitted, the exhibits, and having considered the evidence presented on the defendant's amended motion for bond, the court will enter a written order, but I'll have to get the written order drafted. The order of the court is that bond is denied. The basis of the bond is the risk of flight primarily. Life without plus 27 years is a significant sentence. I understand there are at least 2 ongoing investigations of this defendant, including potential hate crime charges from the federal government and some additional investigation by the GDI. The contacts in this state really could cut both ways, but because of that, the court does have concerns with the defendant's current unemployment, lack of real property, and other issues in the state of Georgia. There are a number of other factors the court has considered. I'll make sure that those are reflected in a written order so that both parties have an opportunity to review that and understand the court's full decision. That being the order of the court, anything from the defense, it is the defense motion.
Nothing more at this time, Your Honor.
Anything from the state?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Any further matters before we recess from the state?
Nothing further from the state today, Judge.
From the defense?
Nothing further from the defense today.
With that, I appreciate everybody making the effort to appear here in Glenn County. As I said at the outset of this hearing, with counsel scattered across the state, as well as the court not being in its own jurisdiction, some of the logistics are a little bit difficult. That will not go away. So we will continue to work very hard at making sure that this case proceeds in an orderly fashion. Scheduling order is an attempt to do that. I do ask for compliance with that. And if any other matters are raised before the court, we'll address them as quickly as we possibly can. Thank you, everybody, for your time. We're in recess.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.